Welcome, this is Rivka with Treasures of Glory. I'll be sharing about the follow-up appointments for the Treasured Wellness 365 consultations. If you missed the video about quantum clearing for the first Treasured Wellness 365 consultation, you can watch that video for more detailed information. The link is in the description box below. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of muscle testing contactants, items that come in contact with your skin. So after the first-time appointment to clear the body of quantum pathogens and toxins, it's important to make sure that products are not causing hormone or neurotransmitter disruption or causing system disruption. The focus of my work here with Treasures of Glory is on the spirit, soul, and body. It is written in 1 Thessalonians 5:23-24. Now may the God of peace himself sanctify you completely, and may your whole spirit, soul, and body be preserved blameless at the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. He who calls you is faithful, who will also do it. If you're interested in resources for ministering to the human spirit or soul, please visit my website at treasuresofglory.com. A link is in the description box below. Disclaimer, nothing that is said in this video or in the Treasures of Glory website or in any Treasured Wellness 365 consultation is meant to diagnose, treat, prevent, or cure any disease. Anything said in this video, on the website, or in any consultation is not to be taken as medical or mental advice. Always seek the advice of a medical professional for any health or mental questions or concerns you may have. Do not stop taking any prescriptions without consulting your physician, and never take what is said here over the advice of a medical professional. It's important to test products and supplements. Many products test detrimental to the body, which may cause hormone, neurotransmitter disruption, or system disruption. Detrimental products may make a person feel sick. Detrimental products may keep a person from getting well. Also, a person may feel worse after the first appointment from the quantum clearing if using products that are detrimental. So what types of products and supplements are recommended for testing? Products that you take by mouth or put in your mouth, which are ingestants such as vitamins, herbs, protein drinks, toothpaste, toothbrushes, mouthwash, dental floss. And that was covered in a previous video. The link to that is in the description box below. Also, it's important to muscle test products that come in contact with your skin, such as shampoo, deodorant, lotion, dish soap, hand soap, laundry detergent, feminine products, household cleaners, etc. We're going to cover that in today's video. Another one to make sure to product test are products that you breathe into your body, such as air fresheners, candles, essential oils, perfumes, cleaning products, etc. And those are going to be in the next video to come. So how are products tested? 1, you can have the products with you at the appointment. 2, you can take a photo of about 5 to 10 products in each picture and email them to me the day before the appointment. You can send multiple pictures if needed. These products must be products that you have touched. So in other words, pictures from products from the internet of a product that you haven't used or touched cannot be used in the muscle testing. So here is a picture of some products that I do have. Some sample of shampoo, conditioner, hand soap, dish soap, deodorant, some hand lotion, and some Vaseline. And you'll probably find that some of these are going to be interesting to you to see which ones test beneficial and which ones are detrimental. Just a hint here, everything here tests beneficial, so you might be kind of surprised at some of the items that are there. And now I want to make a little disclaimer here. These are what tests beneficial at this time. Some companies change their products or change a source or manufacturing or something, and it can change the product. So other than the Shackley products here, which is the Shackley shampoo and conditioner and the deodorant, other than that, I know with Shackley, you're not going to have it change like that because of the way that Shackley does their manufacturing and processing. So we're going to be talking about these contactants today, and I'm going to be talking about I've got my business partner, April, with me. Hi, April. Thank you for joining me today.
Hi, Rivka. Thanks for having me.
Well, this is exciting. What April and I are going to talk with you about today are the Shackley products, and from the perspective of how Shackley does it. And I do help people find other products. As you can see, I use some other products as well. And this is to be able to help you see what goes into how Shackley does it so that you can also see if you're interested in some Shaklee products, and also as you're looking at other products on how you can be looking at what kind of ingredients that they have in them. If you are interested in purchasing Shaklee from me, my Shaklee website is in the description box below. Okay, so we have here is a list of 2,500 ingredients that Shaklee doesn't formulate with. So, April, would you like to talk to us, please, about Shaklee's products and their and what things are not in them and why these things are not put in there?
Absolutely. Thanks, Rivka. So this is a list of ingredients specifically not found in our skincare line called Youth that we have. Just as it's important to think about, like Rivka was saying, what you swallow and put into your body, what you put on your skin is extremely important as well because it's so quickly absorbed into your bloodstream. So it's super important to pay attention to what you're using on your skin and, like Rivka said, in your cleaning products as well. So Shaklee is very careful with all of their products, including their supplements, about testing their products to be sure that they are pure and not tainted or contaminated with anything. So just like they do with the supplements, they do that with their skincare line as well. So the things that you see on this list that Shaklee does not have, again, this is just a short list of them. You can find more at the go.shaklee.com/naturally if you want to see a full list of it. But these are things that can really have effect on the body that Shaklee wants to be sure that we do not include. So you can see here like synthetic colors, fragrance, things you can't even pronounce on this particular list. Like triclosan is important, formaldehyde. So all of these things are things that you won't see in Shaklee's products, especially their skincare line.
Well, thank you, April. And this is really a good segue into one of the reasons why you've heard me talk about being careful of products that have hormone or neurotransmitter disruptors. And some of the items on this list are what are called hormone mimickers. And so I just want to talk real quick about that. What a hormone mimicker is in the body. Hormones all have receptor sites in the body. And every receptor site has a special like format or a special, it's kind of like a lock and a key, but that's not the best way to describe it. But each receptor site has a certain code, and each of the hormones have a certain chemical makeup with the chemical elements that are in them, and it fits to a certain one. So estrogen has its own, testosterone has its own, pregnenolone has its own, somatostatin has its own. Well, what happens with a hormone mimicker is some of these chemicals have a chemical compound, even though it's not the same one, and it might even be a different shape. But for whatever reason, it can fit into the receptor site. So there are some that mimic the estrogen. There are some that mimic testosterone. And what happens is when it gets into there, it goes into the body pretending to be that hormone, but it doesn't act as that hormone in the body, and it can cause a lot of problems. So that's one of the things when I'm talking about hormone disruption as to why some of these products can cause that because of some of these ingredients here. Okay, so one of the things that is important is for Contactants is makeup, different lotions, and so April, will you please talk to us about the youth skincare product line with Shaklee?
Absolutely. So this line is just a couple years old that Shaklee has. And it's a whole thing of skincare for anti-aging, as well as we have a hydrating line as well. So depending what your skin type is, there's a there are products for you, and you can buy them in a kit to get started, or you can just purchase them individually if you need them as well. But they are 100% vegan, cruelty-free. Shackley never ever tests on animals at all. They are gluten-free, dermatologist tested, hypoallergenic, suitable for sensitive skin, and I can definitely speak to that. I am a fair-skinned redhead with extremely sensitive skin, and I can honestly attest to say that all of the Shackley youth skincare line products, that my skin, and it may not be true for everyone, but my sensitive skin is able to handle, even the anti-aging line. And then it's ophthalmologist tested as well. So Shackley has the skincare line, and they also have a little bit of makeup. We have a BB cream, which is kind of like a very light, like tinted moisturizer foundation type product, as well as a mascara that we have. So, and the mascara is free as well. So all of those products are available in the youth skincare line. And again, all of Shackley's products comes with a 100% money back guarantee as well, which I think is super important, especially when it comes to a skincare line. I know, Rivka, you feel the same way, because not, like I said, not everyone can handle certain products, whether or not they're great for your skin or not. Some people can just be super sensitive. So if you were to get a product that your skin just isn't able to handle, you can send it back and get your money back.
Exactly. Thank you for sharing that, April. I love the fact that it is 100% satisfaction guarantee. And like you, I have really sensitive skin. And just because something tests beneficial to the body doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to be sensitive to it,
Right.
especially for that. And so, I've used a couple of the youth. I'm working on transitioning in, and the ones that I have do not bother me, and that is, it's so neat. I'm like, yay.
It's so nice when you have sensitive skin, because so much does bother your skin. Yes,
Exactly.
So when you find something that works and is not irritant, or if your skin's not irritated by it, it makes all the difference.
Yep. And I'm one of the things that's really important to get muscle tested is the makeup. And there, if you're buying like a really inexpensive brand from like Walmart or Target, most of those test detrimental. So there are quite a few makeup brands that do test well, but definitely it's something that can really make a difference between how you're feeling as well. Want to be able to make sure that you've got the right stuff, and you can see here just how important that is. So Shackley also has earth-friendly product choices. So we're going to talk a little bit about the cleaning line and the importance of cleaners, because when cleaners come in contact with your skin, they can also cause a lot of different system disruption or hormone neurotransmitter disruption, as well as some of just the smell can cause that as an inhalant, but we'll cover that for the inhalants. Let's see, April, would you please talk with us about the Shackley Get Clean line?
Yes, so the picture you see here is of our Get Clean product line that we have. So it's a whole line of non-toxic cleaning products, everything from your all-purpose cleaning to your laundry to your kitchen. And Shackley has known the importance of non-toxic cleaning products for a long time. So back in 1956, when Shackley was started as a company, they had non-toxic cleaning products then. So, and I grew up in Shackley, so I feel pretty blessed that even in the 70s that I was able to have non-toxic cleaning products in my home always, because it's best for the health of you. And then Dr. Shackley was all about giving back to nature. So if you're going to take from nature, you need to give back to nature. So he was about treading lightly on the environment. So that is another reason for this cleaning product line as well. So we say they're always safe, always work, and they're always green. So they're sustainable ingredients from natural sources, biodegradable surfactants, recyclable packaging, wipes. We even have recyclable dryer sheets. And our dryer sheets don't have a scent to them. They're just made to keep the static off of your clothes, which I absolutely love. So most people don't realize that your dryer sheets can be extremely toxic, and they will really, traditional dryer sheets will never break down in the landfills. And some people will put like their dryer lint out for the birds, or just from falling out of your vent outside, the birds will gather dryer lint sometimes. And if it's with traditional fabric softeners or dryer sheets, oftentimes there's so many toxins in that it will kill the baby birds. So that just goes to show you that you don't really want that on your clothing that you're breathing in either. So we have recyclable dryer sheets, no chlorine bleach. You can see here the list goes on and on here. So no VOCs, so you don't have the heavy fumes that you get with a lot of cleaning products. Because when you're cleaning your home, you shouldn't have to open up all your windows, right, and worry about what you are coming into contact with, breathing in, and what's on your skin. So you don't have to worry about the Get Clean products with having any trouble with it on your skin. You don't have to worry about wearing gloves with it.
Thank you, April. I hadn't heard before about the dryer lint
Yes.
with the birds. So that is really a good thing to know about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, all the things that April talked about here are things that are important to muzzle test, whether it's laundry detergent, dryer sheets, there's hand soap and cleaners. All of those are super important to test. So, again, let's get you on the right track. If you're having any questions with this, I can help with that.
Also, real quick, Rivka, in terms
yes.
of like contactants, people a lot of times don't think about for their laundry detergent, especially for children. Oftentimes children have such problems with eczema these days, or even for an inhalants in terms of asthma. But when you wash your sheets and then they lay on them all night long, and if they're on those that have had dryer sheets and been washed in a product that has a lot of chemicals in it, then they've got that against their skin all night long when they're sleeping. So that's something to keep in mind as well.
It sure is. It sure is. Thank you. Okay, so also here is just another list of some of the non-toxic. We don't have, so at Shackley we have non-toxic and natural cleaning choices that don't have any of these harmful ingredients. Is there anything here that you would like to highlight for us, April?
No, I think it's just important that people pay really, one thing that I find interesting too is when oftentimes I completely avoid the aisles, walking down the aisles of the cleaning products in a regular grocery store, because I feel like you can just smell all of those cleaning products coming at you. So that's something to keep in mind as well too. Like real clean, in my opinion, shouldn't necessarily have a smell, and it definitely shouldn't be something that when it touches your skin, if you're trying to clean and make your home a safer place, that some of these things on this list, especially the bleach and ammonia, can be so irritative to your skin. So it's something to really keep in mind.
Yes, it is. I avoid the aisle too, down the
too. Exactly.
Oh, okay. So can you tell us a little bit about Basic H?
Yeah, so Basic H is our all-purpose cleaner that we have, and it's actually labeled an official Earth Day product. So this is one of the original products that Shackley created. Some people remember at one point it used to be a blue color. So people who maybe had grandparents that used Shackley or something would be like, wasn't that blue at one point? And it was. It's a clear product now. But one thing I love about Basic H is if you were to take like those pH strips and stick it down into a Basic H bottle, you would see that it's got the same pH as your skin. So that's one reason why it's so gentle. And it's also super concentrated. So Shaklee believes in you mixing the product with water. It creates less waste in the landfill and also makes the product last a lot longer as well. So Basic H, in its full concentrate, then you take it and mix it with water and can make these 3 different cleaners with it. So you can make an all-purpose cleaner, and all you need is 1/4 teaspoon for your all-purpose cleaner and 16 ounces of water. So it's around 5 cents per bottle for an all-purpose cleaner. And the nice thing is that when so I have teenagers now, but when my boys were little, I feel like kids just love helping clean. That changes very quickly. But at one point, they loved helping me clean. And this was something that I could give to them and let them clean away and not worry about them cleaning, because I didn't have to worry about them touching it. And at one point, actually, I think it was the window cleaner, I turned around and my son had this spray bottle in his mouth. And I didn't necessarily want him doing that, but I didn't have to worry that it was going to harm him if he did spray it in his mouth, unlike I would like a Windex or something like that. So you can make an all-purpose cleaner. You can make a window cleaner with just 1 to 2 drops of the Basic H in 16 ounces of water. So it's less than 1 cent per bottle for a window cleaner. And it really is a great window cleaner, especially if you use like a microfiber cloth with it, like a mirror window cleaning cloth. And then it's an awesome degreaser. So it will completely emulsify any grease that you have. So you just need a little bit more, 1.5 teaspoons for a degreaser. And then I use the degreaser like on my stovetop when if I've fried something or anything like that. You can also take a couple drops of the Basic H and just put it into, if you've fried something and have a bunch of like bacon grease or something, you're not just supposed to dump that down the sink, but you can put a couple drops of the Basic H in it, some hot water, and swish it around, and you can completely then dump it down the sink at that point. So it really is a powerful cleaner. You can use it to wash your car, and that it's anything that goes and washes down into the storm drains is not going to be harmful either. So it's a great product to know that you can just take this, you can give it to your kids, let them dust away on their rooms, and not have to worry about what's getting on their skin.
Well, thank you so much, April. This is really important information to know. And one of the things that I'm thinking about, because I can muscle test products to see if it's beneficial or neutral or detrimental to a person, but I can't test the grass to ask if this household cleaner is going to be beneficial or detrimental or neutral to the grass,
exactly.
Right?
Or the fish, right? In the ocean. Right, exactly. But you can be confident that it's not harming those things either.
Exactly. And the thing is, when we have things and we have the waste, and it gets into our water, it gets into the oceans, and if we're messing up the water or we're messing up our food supply, it comes back to us. It damages them. It also comes back to us. So this is just really great, because I can't be out there trying to test the world, and plus muscle testing grass just doesn't work. That's not how it works. So
the grass doesn't do a very good job talking with you, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Exactly.
Oh, well, April, thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you for speaking with me about how Shaklee does products, and also how our listeners can use this to make informed decisions about their products.
You're welcome. Thank you, Rivka.
You're welcome. Please click the subscribe button below, click like if you like the information in this video, and click the bell if you want to receive notifications for when new videos are posted. Are you ready to schedule an appointment? You can schedule an appointment by clicking the link in the description box below. If you'd like to order Shaklee products, the link to my website is also in the description box. I look forward to seeing you soon. Shalom.